Today is gonna be an interesting video, the GR Performance air intake. So we have the inlet. We've seen this piece since 2023, but finally available. Now we have the hose. This hose is going to be for the airbox. Now we have the airbox, which is taller than the original one. And we have our filter. It's a TRD oil filter. So these are the components: the oil filter, the airbox. You guys can see the part numbers. We have the hose, and we have our inlet or air cleaner number 2. And this is our performance air filter. It looks pretty much like a K9. This is an oil type of filter. Okay, first thing first, I'm gonna remove the connector of the battery. I use just number 10 wrench, and we pull. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna replace the airbox for the taller one for the new kit, the hose as well, and we have to do a cut with a template right here on the radiator cover, because we're gonna have the inlet that's going to go into the airbox. This one receives the air from the left side, the airbox is gonna be from the right side. The tube goes all the way around and come and drop the air right there. But we have to cut it and make it fit around this area. So I don't know if it's gonna be on top or on the bottom. We're gonna see, but I want to go with that thing through. So all parts are ready to go. We have the hose, and we have the airbox painted already, and we have the inlet and the air filter. This is the part that we have to measure really good, and it's going to go right here. We're gonna cut the template, make it fit, and around this area, this is what I'm planning to cut. And this is the TIS. These are pretty much instructions step by step, and also they come with the template that is going to be helpful for us to cut into the radiator cover. The first step that we're gonna do is to remove the radiator cover. This is held only by clips. Okay, now we have the radiator cover outside. We're gonna place the template. The template is gonna go right on this corner, and it's going to be attached by one of the clips. We're going to place the clip, and now we have to contour the template. We're going to make sure it's going to fit exactly in the radiator cover. In this case, what I'd like to do is to place tape, so this thing is not going to go anywhere. And after I modify and press, I place the tape. As you guys can see, the plate is going to allow us to draw a line outside, and this line is going to tell us which are going to be the boundaries for us to do the cut. This cut is going to allow to place the inlet. And now this is the area that we're going to go ahead and cut. Everything is nice and marked. Now we're going to start with the air saw and follow the diagram that we already have. It's very important to use some protection, because pieces of plastic, they're gonna just fly all over. So just put some glasses, get your eyes covered. It's worth it. We're gonna try to do a fine line first, and we're gonna do the cuts inside. After we cut inside a big portion, we're gonna go with the Dremel and remove all the excess to make this area nice and round. As you guys can see, we just start cutting with the air saw, making a line across, and then we're gonna make 2 more lines to get this big piece out of the way. on the bottom of the radiator cover, you have to remove these pieces over here, because that's where the inlet is going to go ahead and connect with the front of the car. It has to be removed completely. In our case, we just removed this section and we just left those little wings around the area. But make sure this is completely removed. So we're trimming the other parts with the air saw, and after that we are going to go ahead and use the Dremel to make the cut nice and even. So here we have our Dremel. We start removing all the edges of the sharp parts of the plastic, and we're going to continue trimming until we see the white line. That's going to be enough space for the inlet to fit. Now we have the inlet nice, everything cut. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the inlet here, attach, and then I'm going to section. Okay, for science, we're gonna go ahead and cut the inlet duct of this area. So we're gonna make it fix into the airbox of the 26 upgrade. So let's get started. With the airbox, what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut this area. So this is the way it's gonna go, right here. Going to the box. So now let's open the airbox. So this is where we are at right now. What we're going to do is cut a little bit more into the airbox, so the inlet is gonna go through, and this part fits perfectly right there. And now we have the inlet going all the way down here. See from here, goes right into the box. Okay, now we're gonna just polish and assemble. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to remove the MAP sensor from the airbox. Try to avoid to touch this at all, okay? this part right here, don't touch. Okay, next, now we're gonna remove the hose. Just unscrew this part. Just move away so you guys can see better. It has another clip on the box. Just pull, and that's it. So remember this part here, and now we have the box is free. For the hose, I'm just gonna pull from here. And screw this one here on the back. Same order, we're gonna put it just back to where it belongs. That cable right here, you guys can see that one on the back. So now it's time for us to install. The first thing what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the airbox, and as you can see, the inlet goes through in a nice tight fit. I just want to make sure it's going all the way down. I tried also the radiator cover, and after that I'm gonna start putting everything together. I'm gonna put the air intake first. We put the inlet for the left side first, attach as usual. There's gonna be no changes at all on this part. And after that, we're gonna go ahead and place the air intake. In my case, with the air intake, I have a little piece that connects the duct with the intake. So I don't have that little gap that is come from the factory. So you just adjust it a little bit going into the box as usual, and you're gonna attach it to the clips. The procedure is still exactly the same, nothing new. Now that we have to place the radiator cover, I'm going to take the inlet number 2, the one from the right side. Make sure it's going to fit into the airbox. All I have to do pretty much is push and make sure it's going to go through. It's going to be a nice tight fit on this area. First, I'm going to click the air inlet into the radiator cover on the part that goes to the front, and after that just snuggle and make sure this part is going to go through the airbox. That's going to be really important because we don't want any air flowing from somewhere. I don't want to have any gaps. The cut has been made specifically for this to fit properly on the airbox. So everything is assembled already. We have the duct inlet number 2 connected to the airbox. And what I'm doing here is just putting on the clips. There's a 10mm screw that is used for the inlet number 2. I'm just gonna pretty much store that by hand with not too much pressure because it didn't say on the manual if there's any torque wrench specifications. And after that, what I'm gonna do is proceed to install the airbox on the top, change the filter of course, and that will complete the installation. We have the airbox, and I'm going to install the MAF sensor. It's going to go exactly in the same position as the one before. And I have the filter. This is an oil filter. We're going to replace the stock filter for this one. And it looks pretty much like the K9 filter. The similarity is really impeccable. So I'm switching the stock to the performance one. It just drops right there. There's no difficulty installing this because it seals perfectly. Now when I have that piece, I'm going to proceed is to close and put the airbox on top of it. You can see my sensor is installed, the box is ready to go, and I'm going to compare the previous one to that one. It was taller, as you guys can see. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna try to connect it to the hose, make sure it fits nice and tight, and after that it has to seal. We're gonna lock everything in. Then when we hear the snuggle, let's put it that way, we can go ahead and go with the clips, and that will complete the installation of the upper airbox. Everything is nice and tight. We're gonna put our engine cover, and that's it. We are completing the performance air intake upgrade. We're able to modify inlet number 2 to the airbox on the upgrade number 6. And this is pretty much how it looks. Looks like a really full engine with air coming from everywhere. I hope you guys find this video useful. Don't forget to please like and subscribe. I always answer to all questions, so I will see you next time. You guys take care. See you soon.